Hello everyone, Leon the Leon here, and it is time to play some Inkbound. Except, not really. So I had recorded a couple episodes of Inkbound, a new roguelike by the developers of Monster Train. But me, in my grand amount of content creator knowledge, had the wrong settings for my OBS output and did not record any game audio. I went to go and record some more, but unfortunately, the pre-alpha playtest for the game ended but a few hours before I went to record some more, which is a real bummer. It was a really good run. It was a really fun game. I was really excited to have that up, but I guess we'll just have to wait for the alpha or beta or game or whatever form the game next takes to come out before we get to put any on the channel, and that's okay. So for now, let's play another interesting little roguelike game. Currently also in alpha playtest, Super Auto Battlemon. A little bit of an auto battler with some Pokemon vibes to it. Pretty simple and a lot of fun, and let's hop right in. So like any good roguelike game, we get a choice right off the bat. We get our little starter Battlemon here. And so far, I've played a few runs of this game just to sort of familiarize myself with it, and I have had the most success with Kreese so far. So why don't I show you Kreese? So you pick your starter. You also get a Gnock, so your starter's not just alone in the fight. Just a little normal type guy. He's got double normal types for his typing, so not effective against anything. Nothing's effective against him. And Kreese, we have an effect, grants 100 shield to front ally, gains 25% of my shield as strength, and strength is bonus damage on the next attack. And then we have, of course, our little map, which is very Slay the Spire-y, all the way up to the boss. So let's see here. We have little random encounters with a variety of different types of Battlemon, and I'm just this pathing has so many of these little rest areas, and I have found these to be incredibly strong, so we're going to start going this way. So as said, it's an auto battler, so I don't really need to do anything. We're just stacking up our team tactically, and then letting nature take its course, as it were. We have, as you can see, we have a water and ice type in our Kreese, and the more of same types that we stack up on our team, the more we build into these little buffs that we get for having some synergies here. So nothing yet, as we get a Rockworm. Nothing comes together, but we can give something the ice type. I doubt this is gonna hang out on our team for too long, so I would rather just give our main man some experience here. See what other options we have. Physical Thunder, Earth, Grass, Ice, Dusk. Think I'm gonna go this way. We could get some synergies. Mostly I just want to hit all these rest stops. Zip Strat, that's a good one for us. We can start building into water, which gets Splash. So deal 1 damage per stack to all other enemies, which I have found to be quite strong. We also, as we fight, we accumulate these little consumable items, giving all of our Battlemon some little buffs. I tend to pretty much ignore these entirely until the very end at the big bad boss. Grant ally in front and behind 10 splash. Oh. Actually seems pretty good, so we're gonna take the zip strat, and then we'll slot him in right there. So he's granting splash to the Recurm and the Kreese, and then at the start, everybody's gonna be getting 15 splash, so that's great. Move on to the next rest area. No grass even in our team yet, so let's just go ahead and do this. Let's buff up our Kreese. We're gonna give him 30 more experience. He's at 40 out of 60, which means he's going to evolve into a Blizzation. Gets a big buff to stats, as well as his effect gets stronger, his little ability. So 200 shield instead of 100, and 50% of his shields is strength instead of 25. So at that point, I think I'm going to move him to the front. He's going to start being our frontline sort of tanky bruiser. See just how effective that strategy is. Definitely output a lot of damage, but the timing on that was a little rough. His target was already kind of almost dead there. Oh, and now we are giving Gnock the splash instead of Blizzation. That's my bad. Should have moved Gnock just all the way to the back. But Blizzation is certainly doing his job. Staying sturdy and strong. Doling out that damage. Okay. So we could go with a Belief. This was another one of the starters. Gain 10 regen and 3 taunt, then heal the lowest health ally by 50. Also do Frogling. Apply 5 regen and grant 15 shield to all other allies. Belief is really good, but Frogling works really well, granting Blizzation the shield. Plus we are kind of stacking water types right now, so... Put it on there and we'll just knock... We'll knock Gnock out of the running. Of course, there's a lot of fire going on, which is pretty strong against our Blizzation, but we're gonna power through. I think it'll be okay. They don't have any evolved forms yet on the other side, so I'm feeling confident. That's not great. But see, that splash putting in work, they're already so weak. Nice, very nice. And I think we'll shoot for that final stack into water for 90 splash. So we'll go with the Baleem. And we will say a tearful goodbye to Rakurm. Grant the ally behind 2 fast and 2 flame body. We'll put Frogling at the back. Frogling is kind of a cleric, a support Battlemon of sorts, so we'll keep him towards the back. And wow, we could just evolve Baleem immediately. Or Frogling. Let's do Frogling. Make him into Boggling. Kind of reminds me, if any of you been paying attention to Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, the new Wooper evolution, was it Clodsire? Favorite Pokemon, without a doubt. Just look at this guy. Just look at him. Doesn't he just give you good vibes? You just want to hug him? Doesn't he look like he would feel like Flan? What a good guy. So we got a little random event. The little question marks on the map are just random events that can be kind of whatever. And here it's a portal from another dimension. As you continue your adventures, a mysterious portal appears out of nowhere. A lone warrior exits through this colorful rift of space and time. They give off a very strange and ominous vibe as they stand before you. Battle a fully random team, recruit one of the enemies. 50% chance to get away in time, or 50% chance to battle a fully random team. So good chances to battle a fully random team anyway, but this way we get to keep one of them. And I am behind that. And when they say random, they mean it. So random abilities on random Battlemon with random types. Not a lot we can do to prepare here. So we're just going to hop in and hope that our splash damage can carry us. Wow, yeah, we are handling that no problem. Now, do I want any of these, though, is a big question. I wouldn't necessarily mind getting rid of Zipstrat, but do we have... Deal 500 damage to the lowest health enemy and gain 100 Crippling Punch and 1 Multi-Strike? Crippling Punch. On attack has a 20% chance to apply 1 Frail per stack to enemy behind target. 500 health to the lowest health enemy, huh? 40 shield to all allies. 10 decay. Personally gain shield equal to the damage done. 5 regen and 15 shield solid. So we could get another Boggling if we really wanted to, but the types don't really help us. This seems really strong. This leans into Blizzation a bit more, but God, 500 damage. Oh, he doesn't have any hypes that line up, though. I should have been paying attention to that. We'll just keep him in our back pocket then, I suppose. I kind of want to evolve Zipstrat. The Battlemon is cool, but Too Fast and Too Flame Body is not huge. I think I would rather, if we can, slap Water type on him and put him there, because then we'll get Air, which is some multi-strike, which is on attack, attack again, then remove 1 stack per attack, which is pretty cool. Let's upgrade him. We get the Zoombus. We're getting a beefy team here. Not quite everything we want it to be, but we're getting there. The splash damage goes crazy. Just so long as we can keep that Blizzation alive. Which is proving a little bit harder. Love this Tedum. That's the fighting type, which is also not what we want. What are we looking at? Pretty much just a random event. Random event and then another rest area. So I think let's start piling more experience on Blizzation in the hopes that we can maybe get him to his 3rd stage. All Battlemon have a 3rd sort of evolutionary phase. Shimber. Shimber is the newest Battlemon that they've added, and his ability is a little nutty. So he does 200 damage to the highest health enemy, then deal 100 frostbite to that enemy. And on a hit, frostbite is on a hit, take 1 bonus damage per stack. So every attack that hits his target is going to deal an additional 100 damage, and that frostbite does not go away. So it just keeps stacking the bonus damage. Incredibly strong. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to take another Kreese and just keep stacking that shield ability on the one Blizzation. I think they decided having multiple Battlemon would be too strong. So if we were to pick him up, he would grant 30 experience to our existing Blizzation, which might not be a bad call as well, just on account of getting him to that point of evolving. But we'll take the Snorb, which comes in as a Shimber. Lucky us. So let's do that. You hear a loud noise coming from somewhere nearby. After following the noise, you come across a clearing full of Snorbs playing and fighting with each other. How sweet. Learn, grant an ally 30 experience. Watch, 50% select a unit to gain grass type, 50% select a unit to gain ice type. Yeah, so not super what we're wanting to lean into here, so I say we just grant Blizzation some experience. Because if nothing else, I think this means that we will be able to get him to that 3rd stage evolution. Really hoping our final rest stop will give us the opportunity to slap Water type on something, because in taking the Shimber over the Battlemon, we did lose our final buff for Water. I think overall it'll be worth it, but take the Doot. Fire type. Not what we wanted, so we'll just go ahead and evolve him into Cravalier. And I think this is about what we're wanting our team to look like. Let's go ahead and just trash all of these for experience. When the game fully comes out, I'm sure there will be more after the initial boss, so evolving things will be... It'll still be worth trashing all of those, even in the boss phase. But right now, this boss phase, this is all that there is. After this, the the game kind of just ends because it's still in the alpha playtest. But there's definitely a lot going on in this game for an alpha playtest, which I'm really thankful for. So this is my strat. As I said, we've been stockpiling these items. A bunch of regen, a bunch of strength, rotten fish, for decay, energy, and fast. We're going to start the battle, and we're going to immediately... Actually, let's just pause it. And we're going to immediately... Oh, we can't do that while paused. Immediately buff up our team as much as physically possible. Look at all these buffs and numbers that we've got going on. And then we just let it ride. I'm feeling pretty confident. The splash damage is great. We've got our Shimber stacking up Frostbite on the big guy already. But I don't want to get overconfident. I have definitely felt like I had it in the bag before. Sometimes it just doesn't work out that way. Crabalier is kind of taking it home for us. Strong boy with all that. That splash damage was certainly helpful leading up to this, but oof. He is kind of taking a beating a little bit now. Stay strong, my friend. The battle is nearly won. Ah, down goes Crabalier. Oh, down goes Zumbus. Okay, down goes the Gnocking. And we're successful. We took our licks. We took our hits. But we did it. Go to the main menu. So yeah, super simple, fun little game. Not a whole lot going on once you dive in and get a couple plays in. But that's where I'm going to leave it here. If you enjoyed the game, let me know. I would love to play more on the channel. It's a relaxing, fun little game. I say relaxing, even though it's a lot of graphics happening very quickly. But it is, after a few games, kind of becomes a shut brain down kind of game. Things just kind of click and come in naturally. But yeah, shorter video today because I need to edit this and get it ready for posting, as I was going to be hours ago at this point. I was going to be editing the Inkbound videos. Still really bummed that I won't be able to put those out because there's no game audio, but it looks like a really fun game. I'm really excited for more to come out on that, as well as more to come out for Super Auto Battlemon. And as these games develop more, I will probably pick them back up either on a stream or in another video. Up to you guys. Just let me know what you want. But for now, like the video if you liked it, subscribe, comment, let me know what you're thinking down below. I would love to talk to you guys down in the comments. And I will see you guys next time, where I will become the one who knocks. See you guys.